Yo, Philly, it's your boy, Hotta, and welcome back, man, to another Diamond Cruise Sports Podcast. Look, the birds are back. Training camp is live, and we already got headline makers. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts just told reporters he's not wearing that shiny Super Bowl ring. Look, my dog said,
Yeah, I've moved on. Moved on to the new year. You know, it's as simple as that.
that is dangerous. That is a dangerous mindset. If I'm the rest of the NFL, I'm definitely taking heed to that because Jalen Hurts is already locked in. He already locked in. He basically letting you know, man, one ring is not enough. Jalen Hurts is about to get that second ring this year, man. And that's why he is QB1. Look, no flexing, no looking back, just hunting for the next Lombardi. Look, today we're going to break it all down. Hurts mindset, AJ Brown putting the wide receiver room on notice. Lane Johnson lighting up the NFLPA. Saquon, man, he right back to it, looking fire in the midnight green. And I got a YouTube rant for all y'all that be watching Hotta. Look, man, let's cook. Let's get into it.
The funniest is the
Now tuned in, you are now tuned in
He's the funniest in the world.
to the hottest podcast with your host, Big Hotta.
He's the most talented person in my family. Outside of my dad, he's an audio engineer.
Yeah. This Hotta, and welcome back to the Diamond Cruise Sports Podcast.
Look, first off, man, let me get this off my chest. If you're not on YouTube right now, what is you really doing? Real talk, man. The platform is free. People are making money just talking about what they love. Sports, cooking, sneakers, whatever. If you sitting on talent or stories or even opinions, look, man, basically you sleeping on a bag. You watching me right now, and I started a DCSP because, look, I love talking about the Philadelphia Eagles. Now we built a whole squad, a whole community. And yo, if you don't know how to shoot videos, edit, or even post the right way, guess what, man? I got you. I run a full business called T4 Films, where we help creators build channels, shoot crispy content, and guess what, man? We post it right. We get it right for you. So go check out t4films.com, man. I'll help you set your channel up, your videos, and your strategy. There's no excuses over here, man. YouTube is the platform right now. And look, there's enough food at the table for everybody to eat. But let's get back to it, man. Hurts is built different. Most players, they win a ring and spend the whole off season on IG showing it off. Hurts is like, keep that thing in a box. I'm ready to get back to work. And you know what? That's why Jalen is him. That's why he is our guy, because it's all work for him. And he know what the task at hand is. He's already ready. He say he don't like the repeat, so he's already ready for the new journey. That's what he calling it, the new journey. So it's time to climb that hill, back to the third Lombardi. Look, man, football is back, and I'm super hyped up, super hyped up. So look, man, before we get on with the show, I wanted to have like a quick little trivia break. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about it. This is the question. I need y'all to answer it. How many rushing touchdowns does Hurts have in the playoffs? Look, man, drop your comments. For now, man, the NovaCare complex is buzzing. The first practices of 2025 just feels different. It's like these guys know they're the hunted now. But Sirianni, man, he said, we're not defending anything. We're chasing something new. Look, that's a fire mindset to have. You know what I'm saying? Nick Sirianni is one of them ones. But real quick, man, Nakobe Dean is on the PUP list with a knee, but he's acting like a coach out there, staying engaged, breaking down plays, getting the mental reps. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we love, man, because Nakobe Dean is a guy who suffered from a lot of injuries. And, you know, at this time, man, he had a great season when he was healthy last year. Definitely the best season I seen him play as a pro. And I want to make sure that he get another opportunity, you know, to get a run at it. But he gotta be kind of mindful, because Jahad Campbell, man, he was practicing today. He had like a snap count, limited snaps, but Jahad was out there. Trotter was out there. Of course, Zach Bond was out there, you know. So, man, look, Nakobe Dean, get healthy so you can get back to football. We definitely missing you out there. Also, man, I want to talk about Cooper DeJean, man. He's been taking reps at safety and already looking like a problem. And people, you know, they was kind of like weirded out about Cooper DeJean getting these reps at safety, especially with the song they got the song they got out. What is this, like, it went viral? Cooper DeJean is not a safety.
He's just a corner who'll lock down your number one. DeJean is CB1.
Whatever it is, I don't know what the hell it is, but that joint fire, that joint gas. I ain't gonna cap you, but look, man, Cooper DeJean is a Swiss Army knife in his defense. Cooper DeJean has the versatility to play anywhere on the back end. You know what I'm saying? And we already kind of knew that this the road we was going down with Cooper DeJean. You know what I'm saying? Because Vic Fangio already said that he was going to see some of that safety, you know, when the Eagles defense was in a certain alignment, when it was in like a base alignment. So it's not surprising to me. I do like Cooper DeJean at the nickel position, but when the nickel corner is not on the field, Cooper DeJean is playing safety. And I'm willing to see whatever works. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to the cornerback position or the back end position, he is one of the most talented players on a roster. You know what I'm saying? With him and Quinyon Mitchell had a fire breakup that was amazing. That just let me know that Q is still locked in. A guy that don't care about social media, don't care about the phone, he don't care about food. Only thing he care about is playing football. The exact mentality that we need. Also, man, we heard some things about Khalid Ringo today, that he had a rough day today. I think he got beat by Terrace Marshall on a deep bomb, and also he got beat by AJ Brown on a back shoulder throw. And look, man, to be honest with you, I don't think a lot of cornerbacks can do anything with AJ Brown, so I'm not gonna hold that one against him, right? And Terrace Marshall is another guy who's trying to make a name for himself here, playing with a chip on his shoulder. But what I don't want to do is give up on Khalid Ringo this early in training camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, Khalid Ringo, man, he got to take his lumps, right? He got to take the reps. Only way you get better at football is by playing football. You know what I'm saying? And these mistakes that he's making is another opportunity for him to learn and get better at the position. So I'm not about to sit here and act like Khalid Ringo need to hit the bench already. I don't believe that. He was taking first team reps. And look, I want to give him a little bit of time. I want to give him a shot. I'm giving him the whole training camp, right? Unless he just buns and he don't show no improvement, which I don't see happening. But if I see some improvement as we roll through the season, I'm giving him like maybe 2 games, bruh. 2 games should be enough. We got the Cowboys with a really good receiving core over there with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. And also we go right to Kansas City after that. And that's another decent receiving core as well. You know, a lot of speed out there with a really good quarterback. So, you know, I'll know by week 2 if Khalid Ringo is really that guy. But let's talk about number 26, man. Saquon Barkley, man. Defenses ain't ready. They not ready for that Hurts and Saquon combo. It's looking straight up nasty. Saquon still look fast. Still gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? And look, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. You know how mad the Giants fans are seeing Saquon gearing up for another season in midnight green. That's like finding out your ex is living her best life after you fumbled the bag. And trust me, man, Saquon is about to make New York regret it again this season. And they buns. They might be better than the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? No cap. Real quick, man, if you repping the Birds this season, I need y'all to go get that Who Want Philly hat from Philly Post. No excuses. The link is in the description. If I don't see you rocking it by week 1, I'm side-eyeing you. Look, man, that hat go crazy for real. Make sure y'all cop it. Link is in the description. Mine's is on the way. So look, man, I want to get into this wide receiver room. AJ Brown, he said that he felt like he was the best receiver in the league and he wanted to stamp that. So look, man, another guy, another year with a chip on his shoulder, bulletin board material. You know what I mean? Let's see what AJ Brown can do in this new style offense with the new OC, Kevin Patullo. I can't wait to see because I think the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts gonna air it out this season. I honestly believe that because the focus is gonna be on Saquon Barkley. I'm looking for Jalen Hurts to have an outstanding season. MVP season coming up for Jalen Hurts. I honestly believe that. But, man, AJ Brown, man, he already giving out the praise. He already hyping up Terrace Marshall Jr. And in my opinion, if AJ gives you the props, that's legit, man. That's legit. Pair him with Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert, and look, man, forget about it. Forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I already told y'all that Terrace Marshall was a guy who I was looking at, you know what I'm saying, because he right behind Jahan Dotson, and I think that Terrace Marshall is a really good receiver. I think that we're going to definitely enjoy him on this team. But look, man, before we jump into the rest of the podcast, I want to have another trivia break and ask y'all another question. Here it is right here, man. Who was the last Eagle wide receiver to have back-to-back 1,400-yard seasons? Leave a comment below. Let me know who that guy is. I can't wait to find out y'all answers. To the haters, this is to the haters, you, that keep saying Jalen Hurts is only good because of his team. I need y'all to ask yourself, where was this energy when Mahomes had Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill? You know what I'm saying? Where was this energy when Brady had Gronk and Edelman? Look, man, I need everybody to keep the same energy because the truth of the matter is Hurts is that dude. You know what I'm saying? He one of them ones. And look, one more season, another season for him to prove that to you. I wonder what the narrative is going to be after this. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, let's talk about Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson is done with the NFLPA mess. He said, we have the weakest union in sports. That's what he said. And in my opinion, he's not wrong. Look, the owners are pushing for 18 games and the players have no leadership right now. So look, man, respect to Lane for speaking out, voicing his opinion, you know, especially with him being, you know, up in age and, you know, deep in his career. Hall of Fame guy, got a voice in this league. So shout out to Lane, man, because it's a real deal to step up and, you know, really say what you believe in, man. Manifesting stuff, speaking it, putting it out there, man. That's how things change. And look, Lane is one of them guys. Lane is one of those guys. I got one more question for y'all, man. Who's stopping the Eagles this year? Y'all think it's going to be the 49ers? Hell no. Absolutely not. The Lions? No, not yet. Dallas? Look, don't even get me started. Dallas has been living off hype since the VHS era. Dak is still Kirk Cousins of Texas, a stat patter with no big game DNA. Dallas fans talk more than they win, and that's sad at this point. That is sad, bro. If you look at what's going on in Dallas right now, Jerry Jones just saying whatever about his two top stars, right? Also, you got Micah Parsons talking crazy, talking spicy about the organization, things that probably should not have been said out in the open, but he just went out and said it. He just said it, man. And that's a terrible culture. That let me know that team is still not ready. That team is buns. Dak is throwing pick after pick, but it's just training camp. But bruh's still throwing picks. Bruh, arm don't even look good. Throwing dirt balls. Bruh, I think that team's gonna be terrible this year. I'm gonna be honest. But I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this right now. If the Philadelphia Eagles blow the Cowboys out on September 4th, I might drop a whole roast video. I'll drop a whole full 30 minutes on Cowboy tears. So y'all better tune in for that. You know when I drop that Dallas content, it always go viral. I be on their ass. Pause. I be on their bumper. And I do a really good job. I always get some really good feedback from it. So make sure y'all tap in, because the Philadelphia Eagles gonna put belt. They giving out belt to start the season. And I can't wait for that, man. But before we bounce out of here today, let me say this. If you serious about building your brand, start that YouTube channel today. You know what I'm saying? And if you need help, man, hit up t4films.com. That's the business right there. And we handle everything from video creation to posting strategies. Look, man, it's no more excuses. We don't want to hear those excuses right now, man. Go grab your Philly Post hat. We already know what it is. Who want Philly? Smash that like button. And I need everybody to drop a go birds in the comments, man. If you made it this far in the video and you felt like this puppy helped you out, man, please do the channel a favor. Do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, man, so you're always up to date. But until next time, fly Eagles fly.
Yeah, I got them diamonds on me dancing, looking like they prancing. Always on my BI, we talking about expansion. Looking at a mansion, open up the benches, hanging off the blicket, empty out the sticky, shooting like I'm Jimmy. Chipwood, this good, sorry that I'm this hood.